This is an overview and demonstration of hit groups within Dell EqualLogic Auto Snapshot Manager, Microsoft Edition, version 4.0. Hit groups are a group of one or more hosts that you are managing from Auto Snapshot Manager. Hit groups provide you with the ability to manage multiple groups from a single instance of Auto Snapshot Manager. They also allow you to create and manage smart copies and smart copy schedules on all hosts and simultaneously edit settings on multiple hosts. When a new host is added to a hit group, the host integration tools will either get installed or upgraded on that remote host. So this hit group contains 3 hosts currently. So from this single instance of Auto Snapshot Manager, we have the ability to manage these multiple hosts because they are all part of the same hit group. Hit groups allow you to create and manage smart copies and smart copy schedules on all the hosts within the hit group. What's great is that you can simultaneously edit settings on the multiple hosts in the hit group. So from this single instance of Auto Snapshot Manager, the hit group is defined by all of the hosts within the tree panel. Currently, this single instance of Auto Snapshot Manager contains a hit group containing 3 hosts. To create a hit group, you simply use the Add Hosts wizard within Auto Snapshot Manager. You can then either discover through a PS Series group, browse your network, or you can manually enter your remote host information. Let's go ahead and add a new host to this existing hit group. So I will manually enter the IP address of the remote host in which I want to add to this hit group. And then I will click Next. The next step requires you to enter administrative credentials on the remote host so that the host integration tools can be successfully remotely installed. The installer directory should be a network share which is accessible to the remote host. This network share should contain the setup executables, setup.exe and setup64.exe for the host integration toolkit. So when a new host is added to a hit group like we are currently adding, the host integration tools is going to get installed. If the remote host already has an instance of the host integration tools, it will get upgraded to the version that we are currently pushing. The installation of the host integration toolkit is complete. So I'm going to go ahead and click Close. The Auto Snapshot Manager Add Hosts wizard is now currently adding the host to the hit group. This instance of Auto Snapshot Manager will copy a certificate to the remote host so that it is able to be managed. Here is a summary screen indicating that the process is complete. Since I did not select MPIO, there is no reboot required. I will click Finish. As you can see in the tree panel, the new host was successfully added to the existing hit group. This indicates that the host integration tools was successfully remotely installed. Let's take a look at that new remote host to see the certificates that were copied to the server. We are now connected to the remote host. As we mentioned during the remote installation process from Auto Snapshot Manager, a certificate is pushed to allow the remote host to be managed by the Auto Snapshot Manager instance. If we browse to the C Program Data EqualLogic Hit Group folder, we see 2 folders, Allowed and Self. The Allowed folder contains certificates for all Auto Snapshot Manager instances that are allowed to manage this host. There is also a Self folder which contains a Self certificate. So we are now back on the Auto Snapshot Manager instance that is managing all of these remote hosts in a hit group. In addition to the remotely pushed certificate that we just saw, there are also corresponding registry keys under HKey Local Machine, Software, EqualLogic, HG, in the machine string, contains a list of all the unique identifiers for all the machines managed within the HIT group. Once the host has been added to the HIT group, which it has, it's going to appear in the left tree panel. And then you can start managing it from here. To start managing a host from a HIT group, you can right-click it and select Stop Managing. Because all of these hosts are in one HIT group, we have the capability to edit global settings for the HIT group. So let's go ahead and click on Settings. Here we have the option to select all of the available hosts in the HIT group. We can now set global settings, such as specifying an account to run the Auto Snapshot Manager agent services as. We can set email notification settings for all of the hosts within the HIT group, as well as set up new critical, warning, and informational alerts related to replica reserve, MPIO, and smart copy status, amongst others. You can also set global verification and CHAP settings for all the hosts within the HIT group. This concludes our overview and demonstration of HIT groups within Auto Snapshot Manager Microsoft Edition version 4.0. Thank you for choosing Dell.